Vivian speaking more about city life.
关注房子，关注城市，更关注生活。
I will see you every Wednesday night.
国际生活家直播采访秀 Vivian speaking。
大家好，我是 Vivian。很开心呢，大家如约而至哈，每晚8点守候在我们的网络前，那么观看我们 Vivian Speaking 疫情期间的特别节目。那么我们今天的嘉宾呢，他叫 Octavia， 他来自美国，他是一位作家。那么同时呢，他也是一位英语顾问。那么所以说呢，在今天的节目中呢，他除了会跟我们介绍他在疫情期间都在做什么的同时呢，他也会给我们介绍几个在疫情期间常用到的英语单词。那么我们现在马上要连线他，那让我们跟他打个招呼。
Hello, Octavia. How are you doing?
Good, Vivian. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. So, how's your day recently?
It's been going well. Just staying busy in the house, doing personal stuff and reading more books while I have this free time.
Okay, I see. I heard that you spent your Chinese New Year in Tianjin. And every beginning, so you hang out with your friend, but later on when, the virus broke out, the people just canceled all the meetings with you. So how's that?
So yes, I arrived in Tianjin 2 days before Spring Festival and was really excited to meet friends and do things with them outside, and I haven't seen them for a while. So the day after Spring Festival, I started getting some calls from various people that they have to cancel as something about a virus. And I didn't really take it seriously for the first 2 days until people started having to wear masks. And then everybody was canceling and calling me up, you need to go back to Beijing. And so I had to cut my trip short from Tianjin to go back to Beijing because, I didn't want to be stuck in Tianjin for longer than I had to.
Okay, yeah. Lots of things, but including, the emotion need to reset, right? You need to adapt all those situations. So how's it going right now? Recently in Beijing.
Well, in Beijing, it's been better because, I live here and I have some friends in the apartment complex where we meet up in the afternoons in someone's apartment and we play games and, tell stories and just comfort each other in these extraordinary times.
Okay, I see. I know you are the author, but also you are English consultant. So how about you teach us some very some words which we seldom use in our normal life, but we need to, or we will hear a lot, recently.
Sure. The first word we hear a lot on the news is contagious. Contagious. And this...
Contagious.
Yes, contagious. So this word means that to catch a disease easily, either by air or by touching. So the coronavirus is contagious, which is why we have to wear a mask and wash our hands all the time so that we don't get it.
Okay, so contagious means it's very easy to be affected.
Yeah, it's easy to catch through touching or breathing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the next word is quarantine.
Quarantine, I heard that a lot.
Yes, it's one that everyone's hearing. So quarantine means to put a ship or a truck or a person inside a special place where they cannot leave until they can verify that the person doesn't have a specific type of disease, in this case, the coronavirus. So if I were to go back to Los Angeles, I would most likely be quarantined after arriving from the airport for 14 days.
Okay. So for this virus, the quarantines always be 14 days, right?
Sometimes, I mean, I guess it just depends, but in this case, they use 14 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
14 days. Yes. Okay.
And
So
then
about next one.
restricted. Restricted. So restricted means to limit movement. So all of us are restricted to our homes, and we can only go out to buy food or other necessities. But so we are restricted in movement.
Restricted movement. Okay. So restricted 被限制 like since I know that some Chinese flights are being restricted, right, in some countries.
Correct. And then the last word is symptoms. Symptoms. So a symptom is how you react when you're sick. So in most cases, when someone has a cold, they usually cough or have a runny nose and they gotta wipe their nose. In other cases, it depends. Maybe they have a high fever, so they're really hot, or they have some lashes in their skin in different other cases. So that's what we call symptoms.
Okay.
Symptom. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for all those words. Can I have another question for you?
Sure.
Okay. Some of my friends who are foreigners, okay, they seem to not fear this coronavirus, so they want to fight for this kind of fear. Okay, so they still, gathers and to go to bar and go to restaurant together. So what is your attitude to this?
It's funny you asked that. Well, so over here in San Tune, where I have a hotel for the weekend, apparently a lot of the foreign restaurants are still open, and you see a lot more foreigners going to eat. But the restaurants obviously close at like 9:30 in the evening. And I think it's just the way of foreigners just dealing with it, because, foreigners don't live with their families because they're alone. So they need to get out and do things so they don't go crazy. Just like me, I got a hotel for this weekend, so I'm not stuck in a room all weekend. And, I celebrated a friend's birthday. So it's good for us. But, unlike the Chinese, they can go to see their family and they can be with their family and friends. So they don't suffer as bad as we do. So I guess that's my take on it.
Okay, actually you kind of understand, but please be safe and the less meeting, especially during this period of time. Okay. Okay, so thank you and hope to see you soon. All right, Octavia.
All right, you take care, Vivian.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
非常感谢 Octavia 参与 Vivian Speaking 疫情期间的特别节目。其实从整个他的叙述中，我们了解到了他在疫情期间的一个心理状态的一个变化。从一开始，他春节前来到天津和好朋友一起过新年，到后来呢，他天津的伙伴们因为疫情的状况呢，把原定的聚会全都取消了。他的自己的心情是非常的不好哈，然后他回到北京，了解到疫情情况，然后自己心里做的逐渐的调整哈。其实我觉得他的状态可能也是代表了一部分哈外国朋友的一个心理状态，在疫情期间的心理状态。那么在节目的后期，他当时提到了几个英语单词，这几个单词可能在我们平常生活中呢真的很难遇到，或者很少使用，但是疫情期间呢可能是我们听到最多的。那你记住了吗？那它们分别是 contagious 受传染的， quarantine 隔离， restricted 被限制，还有 symptom 症状。那么明天呢是 Vivian Speaking 疫情期间节目的最后一期。那么我们请到的嘉宾呢，他叫 Peter 他来自澳大利亚，他会跟我们讲一下他在疫情期间的一些感受，因为他在中国已经居住有25年以上的时间。2003年 SARS 期间他也是在中国，那么他会跟大家也是分享一下哈2003年跟现在的一个大概的一个情况的一个对比哈。那 OK， 那么明天我们 Vivian Speaking 8点的疫情期间特别节目再见，明晚8点不见不散，再见。